Can conservation and forest rehabilitation provide economic sustainability for regular citizens? The Tobago Reforestation and Watershed Rehabilitation Program believes that increasing green spaces needed to reduce carbon emissions can offer lucrative livelihoods to people. When the Bagatelle Bacolet community group approached them with the idea of using bay leaf trees and a few other spices to create green spaces, the TRWRP helped them with a proposal that won a US $20,000 grant to begin the project. In this special report published with the support of the Caribbean Climate Justice Journalism Fellowship, which is a joint venture of Climate Tracker and the Open Society Foundations, Candace Jackson explores the intentions of this bay leaf project.
This is a bay leaf, and it is a leaf with a lot of medicinal properties and can be used for a variety of different things. It is most popularly used in teas and as a seasoning and spice, especially for Caribbean households. According to Dida and Daniel, chairman of the Tobago Reforestation and Watershed Rehabilitation Program, in the past it was used
to run flour mills to repel the insects, also using cosmetics and so on. So it was a product that had a lot of spin-off uses.
Tobago once had a bay leaf plantation in John Dial.
I can remember they used to harvest the bay leaf here, non-invasive type of harvesting.
It used to be flourishing, but it is now abandoned and overcome by wild bushes. I bet you never thought that bay leaves trees can get this tall. Because the plantation was abandoned, these trees have grown over 30 feet tall. Despite being hidden by the bushes along this path, the potent herbal and slightly floral aromas hit the receptors in your brain that trigger relaxing hormones. This is perhaps why bay leaves are often used in aromatherapy. However, the memory of the bay leaf plantation remained alive in the nearby communities of Bagatelle and Bacolet, which sought the help from the TRWRP to revive the project.
And we would have recognized that it's as an ideal opportunity for some sustainable development.
They worked together to submit a proposal to Global Environment Facility under the United Nations Development Program. They succeeded in gaining a US $20,000 grant to begin the Tobago Bay Leaf and Local Spice Tea project. It seeks to establish green spaces by using bay leaf trees along with
soursop, fever grass, and cinnamon.
All traditional teas.
The idea is to incorporate the youth involvement, incorporate the sustainable practices in terms of training persons on how to harvest, how to plant these particular products, how to harvest them, and then go on to agro-processing.
Using traditional and cultural forms of food production is what the Food and Agriculture Organization refers to when working with small island developing states to improve food security. Meanwhile, reforestation is important for environmental conservation and reducing carbon emissions. But does that mean that it should be limited to the preservation of rainforests?
We are not only regenerating plant life and by extension wildlife with this project, but we are also creating livelihoods for others, for persons who are involved in agro-processing.
One of the things that we recognize throughout the years is the degradation of green spaces. I mean, just trekking in here, you get examples of degradation of green spaces. We see a house is being constructed here. We saw concrete platforms and so on. So what we want to do as part of our wider mandate is to encourage the use of green space, not just for recreation, but also for enterprise, social enterprise.
The Tobago Bay Leaf and Local Spice Tea project is expected to start growing in July. Candace Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.